So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. And he's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, it was asking about whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sending it around, getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You just guilty because somebody else don't like you and they can go on the internet and do what they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Because I ain't did nothing. This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up, all of them until they lock me up. I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So, is that how they gonna work the case? Everybody know I don't with Cannon. Everybody know I with Brick Baby. So if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turn against me. I ain't going for that. You might as well go get 600 and whack. These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with developing option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with developing option? You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes and covered nothing up with developing option.
It's because I've been fighting this fight for a long time.
Rapper Alicia Choi speaks about federal authorities accusing LA rap music executive and community activist Eugene Big U Henley of leveraging his connections with the Rolling 60s Crips to run a criminal enterprise, even funneling funds from his community nonprofits into his criminal operations.
You cannot do evil when the cameras are off and smile and help kids when the cameras are on.
Choice, who you may have seen in rap videos like this one, says she was a budding artist when she first met him.
I was just a young kid wanting to rap and wanting to live out my dream and working hard. And, you know, he really took advantage of me. I wanted to help bring donations into his nonprofit development options. And with that being said, he just wanted to take over. He wanted to bully me. He wanted to control me. And when I wouldn't allow that, that's when he started jumping on me and beating me, extorting me, threatening people not to work with me. And I was scared for a long time to speak up. I was actually terrified.
Hey, yo, what's happening, man? This is your host, most of great day, Lake Dollar Short News, man. Live and direct where we ride for respect, man. Go ahead and tap that like button, subscribe, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time this Day Lake Dollar Short News vlog drops. And on today's topic, we will be talking about the failure of the black community, part 3. Y'all go check out part 1 and part 2 for me while you're here, please. And thank you. So part of the reason is that we don't stand for anything. We don't stand on anything. And you can see a clear example of that when they put this young lady in front of that camera. Now, I'm not attacking this sister's character. I don't know her. I don't know how much of it, what she's saying is true. But just like the reporter said at the end of her statement, she has nothing to do with this case. She has no involvement in this case. She's not on the paperwork. She just wanted to come out and get that off of her chest at a time like this to further put the nail in the coffin on this black man who just happens to have power and influence in Los Angeles. Y'all notice that? How all the black men with power and influence are getting taken under? People who had, broad music catalogs, they die early. They're not making it to their 60s. Look at Prince. Look at Michael Jackson. Big U was fortunate enough to make it to 60, and he's on his way to federal prison. He's probably not gonna get up out of there, man. Just I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer, but it seems like they got a lot of accusations on him that they trying to pin on him. I'm wishing for the best, but it's not looking too good. But they always get us to go against us. For instance, Diddy. When Diddy went down, everybody and their mama had something to say about that. I mean, I understand it's content. People gonna say what they say. People gonna do what they do. They're gonna speak on it. If it's content, it's in the media. Of course, people gonna eat it up. But there are a lot of people just dragging it into the mud. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we do each other. Don't even have evidence of what happened. They say they found some damn baby oil, So what if that nigga had 10,000 jugs of baby oil? I don't care about none of that. I don't know how much is true. I'm not here to defend Diddy. What I'm saying is, why is it always us doing it to us? Look at R. Kelly. He gone, man. I actually seen concrete evidence of R. Kelly ages ago, right? And I'm like, man, why they didn't get this dude then? He had been out on the streets and doing all type of wild stuff, That's just who R. Kelly was. R. Kelly is like that, man, and I don't know if he should be on the streets again. But that's not the point. The point is, it wasn't about what he had done. It was about that music. It was about his music catalog. And everybody knows that. They'll let him be out here on the streets and being a monster. You know what I'm saying? Being a sexual deviant. They didn't care nothing about that. That little 14-year-old girl on tape. You dig? That tape was floating around. He tried to say it was his brother. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, the Ku Klux Klan ain't got to put in no work no more. 'Cause we doing it for them. Often in Lincoln Heights, they fighting back down there, man, to preserve their neighborhood, to make sure that their kids get to school safe. Out here on the West in Cali, the kids ain't really safe going to school like that, man. It's so much bull crap going on out there and out here. We so divided and divisive towards each other, we can't agree on anything. This our side of town. You can't come over here. Don't go to this hamburger stand. Don't go to this hamburger stand. Don't get caught at that gas station. Don't go to that swap meet. But you'll walk Adam 22 through the 40s. Make it make sense. You'll walk Adam 22 through the Nickerson Gardens. But if you catch me lacking at Tams or somewhere and I don't look familiar, I don't look like I'm from that area because I'm not, you're going to blow me down. You know what I'm saying? You get my drift? That's the problem with the black community. And then people want to yell out, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Where is Black Lives Matter? They duped y'all. They ran off with the money. And then when people was trying to tell y'all, like Floyd Mayweather and different entertainers like Kevin Gates, y'all was mad at them. Like, why not all lives matter? Because it don't matter. Don't nothing matter because it don't matter to us. Our life doesn't matter to us. I'm more likely to get killed by somebody that look like me than a police officer. That's a fact, bro. That's statistics. The numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. These are the problems plaguing the black community. And these are why, this is, prime example of why, without even any evidence, we are convicting people. We don't know what this man did, but everybody coming to go against him. And it making the Fed's job that much easier. Then you got people online saying what they saying. I'm not going to repeat that because I don't want to get my flag down. But you know what I'm talking about, man. But hey, this is your host, Most of Great Day, Late Dollar Short News, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. We out!